Joe!
Hey!
Wow, it's loud.
Oops.
Or you're loud. Maybe it's just me.
How's that?
Sounds good.
All right.
I don't know. Should we check it? We had some audio.
I'll give it a check.
We had some audio issues last week. But now we're live. We're live again.
We're live.
You sound okay on my end.
You sound good on my end.
All right. Sound probably good. Happy Cinco de Mayo!
We made it to Cinco de Mayo.
Oh my God.
The day we've all been waiting for.
We're here, Joe.
Yeehaw! Or should I say,
Cheers.
cheers. I have a little bit of the tequila.
Well, it's a tequila. Well, day drink, I guess. We're doing an earlier show.
There's the focus. That looks good. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Kind of tasted like vodka.
No, it's a little watered down because it's old. Sorry. But I didn't have any other tequila.
It did the trick.
But we got 2 free shots this week, Joe.
We did.
We went out the other night.
Where was that?
Oh, I mean, I have a picture. I was happy to text you, and I was like, Joe, guess what's open?
It's happening. Look at that.
How happy. I mean, there's no line.
It's a little different than that now, but...
Yeah.
Oh, did you take that night?
I took it that night. I didn't take it to the tables. But...
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So they're open. Open for business.
They're open. It's a beautiful thing.
And we can walk there. Right?
And they're psyched, too, to, like, have people back.
Yeah.
So, it's pretty good service. Yeah, they give us free shots.
It was nice. It's good
You know.
to have...
They're trying to court people get back in the door.
It's not 100%, but...
But now we're in yellow tier.
Yeah.
We'll be back inside soon, huh?
I think so.
I think yellow tier said if you don't serve food, like, they'll open it up to 50% or something like that.
Yeah. Like them, they could only be up until 10, I think. Right?
And hopefully that will change, too, because no one wants to go home at 10 o'clock.
I think by your call, like June, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Well,
Like we keep saying, June's going to be a big month.
or it will be another wave.
It's going to be a big month either way. You know?
A big month or another wave. Might get a haircut. You gonna see Hey Joe?
Look at that. You know, it's funny. You were like, I took a foot off. I'm like,
I took a foot off.
you had that long of hair?
You know, they say quarantine's not over until you get your haircut.
Oh.
I have heard that.
If that's the case, quarantine ended a long time ago for me.
You know, that COVID
Yeah.
hair. COVID
Yeah,
hair.
exactly. You know what I'm going to be bummed about is my facial hair. I've been letting it get so sloppy, and I don't want to have to go back to, like, trying to look presentable, you know?
Yeah, I need to cut mine a little bit too.
The problem is I'm patchy
Yeah, and yours is like a different color, right?
and different color.
Yeah.
That's a thing that I've been meaning to bring up to our audience. This is not that I missed shaving, it's that this is red.
So you have like a red half.
Yeah. Which makes it look even more ridiculous, like as if the patchiness wasn't bad enough.
Like, does he not know how to shave?
I know. People have asked me that on Zoom meetings, because you can't always
They're like,
tell.
why?
They're like, you missed the spot today. Damn it.
Well, happy Cinco de Mayo, Joe. We're calling it Drinko de Mayo.
Drinko de Mayo.
Do you know, Joe, what Cinco de Mayo really is?
I don't. You know what's funny is I look this up every Cinco de Mayo and I always forget what it is.
Well, why don't you guess?
It's not Mexican independence. It's something to do with that.
This is the celebration of Cinco de Mayo.
Over the French Empire.
Mm-hmm. The Battle of Puebla on May 5th, 1862.
So, I'm usually a history guy,
Yeah.
Like, I know most American history stuff. I don't really know a lot of Mexican stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know why they were fighting with the French. Did it have to do with Spain? I have no idea.
But Americans love it, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's good for us.
Why do Americans love it? Because it's like 4th of July.
It's like taco. I mean, it's really just an excuse for tacos and wearing sombreros. Yeah.
Tacos. Yeah, I love tacos.
I do too. In fact, there's a taco truck
It's still not open.
that's still not open that we used to hit up all the time.
Yes, it was very nice. And I can't wait till that's back, but...
So that's kind of like the haircut thing. It's like, this won't really be over till that taco truck is back on that corner.
Or someone.
Or someone.
Maybe another one, you know?
I guess first the Virgil has to open, huh?
Yeah. But there used to be a burger truck by the laundromat, too.
That's right.
That one. Like,
I always wanted to try that, and I never did.
it was weird, though. Like, I ran into that guy at, like, Hamburger Habit. I'm like, don't you have a burger truck?
Really? You recognized him?
Yeah, it was weird.
What do you say?
He was like, hey. I was like, what are you doing here? Oh, pre-COVID.
He's like, yeah.
Pre-COVID.
I don't want to end the May 5th thing without talking about a similar topic,
Yeah.
which would be yesterday.
Right?
Did anyone tell you May the 4th be with you yesterday?
I actually sent it to a few people, too.
You did. You're a culprit.
Well, I'm a big Star Wars guy. So.
I guess so. I think that's the difference, I think.
Yeah.
I was like, I saw it all over social media yesterday. I was like, I don't want to hear about this anymore.
Yeah.
Every May 4th, we have to do a whole Star Wars thing. I think I'm following... I was never a huge Star Wars guy, but I did like it. I think I'm kind of... Between Disney and just a lot of stuff, I'm kind of like... Okay, that's enough Star Wars. You know what I mean?
They have a new show. Started yesterday. It's an animated show called The Bad Batch.
Really?
Yeah.
What's that about?
It's animated. It's about... I watched it last night. That was what I did. I watched that. I was like... just to check it out. It's like an animated show, but it's after the Clone Wars.
Why is it called Bad Batch?
Because it's about this bad batch of clone troopers.
Oh.
That have kind of... they don't get the... the Order 66, where they changed... I don't know. That's super Star Wars nerd.
Okay, so it's going deep, but...
It's going deep. But... So they're like a secret group. But it's created by Dave Filoni, who made The Mandalorian. So...
Oh. So it's probably good then.
Yeah.
Probably will do well.
Probably will do well. But it's definitely probably for kids more because it's animated.
Oh, okay.
So...
Wasn't there a time when they like made some animated Matrix stuff?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, they've made animated lots of things.
Yeah.
But it's worth checking out. It was the first episode. It was like an hour, 70 minutes. So...
And it's on Disney Plus, huh?
Yeah.
Everything Star Wars will always go there, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
There was actually a short Simpsons Star Wars thing they released.
Oh.
With Maggie. It was very interesting. I'm like, what is this? It's
like recently?
Simpsons? No, they did it yesterday too.
Oh, wow.
Maggie Simpson, and like Star Wars.
Okay, I did not know that.
It was like something I saw on Disney Plus. I was like, what is this 5-minute short? Simpsons, Disney. It's crossover. It was crossover.
It's kind of funny. It's like we hit the 4th of May, and in the Star Wars world, all this shit goes down.
Oh, yeah.
That I'm like totally not aware of.
Yeah.
Except for this May the 4th
nice
be with
to
you stuff.
See, you could see all the Star Wars alum. They all tweeted yesterday. They made it. They made it like they've made it that day, man. May the 4th be with you. May the 5th be.
May the 5th be drunk. No, so that makes sense because the Hollywood Improv. Like, I was gonna try to do a story on how the Hollywood Improv opened, as we talked about.
Right.
And then they put on Instagram yesterday. They were like,
I
we're
saw
only
that.
accepting vaccinated guests.
Well, did you see it? They're like, we're ready for your comments.
Yeah, they were like, let the hate begin or whatever. And so I was going to try to find that and do a story on whatever.
That's pretty funny.
We're talking about it now. But they did post Mark Hamill at the Improv, doing stand-up once.
It was great.
Was it?
That's funny.
I didn't check it out. But
I didn't know he did it there.
I didn't either. That's what was so funny.
It seemed like it was from the 80s, though.
Mm-hmm.
He was just probably just...
He got coked up and thought he'd give it a try.
Or not, yeah.
like all of...
His whole bit was about actors. You know?
Oh, okay. Oh, I got to listen to it then.
And saying, like, there could be bad strip. He was, like, talking about how stand-up comics, how it's a hard job. We've talked about that, you know?
Right. Yeah, seriously. Yesterday, 2 days now, I skipped today, but I've been working out. I put a weight bench outside.
I forgot to ask you, what about your Instagram post?
Oh, yeah.
About that weight.
Right. Should I try to...
You were like, thanks, Amazon and China.
Yeah. Do you know why?
No, can you put it up?
I'm going to pull it up. Here it is.
I forgot to ask you the other night.
Fuck. I mean, shoot. Here we go. I'm sharing it.
Shoot, you could...
I don't know why I have this thing where I try not to cuss. It's the only time in my life.
Turn your volume down. Just a little bit.
All right. Now I'm down below 50%.
But you sound like you were peeking there for a second.
I think this auto volume thing is not doing a very good job. Here it is.
All right, here's this post. We'll show this.
Yeah. Yeah, my Instagram handle is already on the screen anyway.
Right, yeah.
So people know where to find us. So look at this, Yes for All. That's the brand.
Okay.
Pretty sure it's made in China.
All right.
And the weight, so here's the other weight. It went down perfectly. This weight does not fit on the dumbbell.
There's a different size.
But all the other ones do. I ordered a ton of weights. And all the other ones
Do you
fit.
think it warped in transit?
I think they didn't shave it down enough because they're lazy cheap asses.
So you just have a bum weight then.
So I have one bum weight. I have to I don't know. I'm going to try to take something to that to get it. But you see what's going on there, right? You'd screw the thing on. Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Annoying, yeah.
I forgot to ask you about that.
So that's...
Oh yeah, so you've been working out. That's good.
I've been working out.
Is that the spring in the air?
It's a lot of things. It's just time, you know? Yeah. And the other day, you and I think we took a picture for the show or something. And I sent it to you, and I was like... Or maybe it was Kelsey. Anyway, my arm looked really skinny.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, I'm skinny fat.
You must have sent it to Kelsey.
I think it was with Kelsey.
The birthday?
I can't remember. All I know is I saw a picture and I was like, damn, that arm does not look toned.
It could have been the angle, too.
It could be, but, you know.
The angle.
I'm basically like the worst of both worlds. Like, I'm overweight and weak. And I was like, well, one of these things has to change. Either I get skinnier or I get stronger, you know?
Well, you know, gyms aren't still open all the way.
And that's the other thing. I got tired of waiting on the gyms.
Yeah. So you got weights for yourself.
So I was like, I'm just going to have them... Now I don't have to worry about, like, oh, I got to hurry on this machine, and you know what I mean?
I think a lot of people did that, right? Within the last year.
Right. And I did try about a year ago, but it was so hard to find dumbbells on Amazon.
It's hilarious because there was some breaking news today, Joe.
Yes. And you know what's funny is I was considering getting one of these. And now I won't, but we'll check it out.
But officially, 5 hours ago, there was a Peloton recall.
Peloton recall. I have so many white girl friends who are crying right now.
Yeah.
And by so many, I mean like 2. But
I've seen people into it, you know?
Yeah.
Couldn't go to the gym, so...
But okay, before we look at the article, let me just ask. What separates Peloton from any other, like, biking machine? I don't understand why they were special. Why they're $2,000 or whatever.
There's like an interface, right?
Right.
which has a monitor and you do programs, and it's like having a coach right there.
Okay.
And I think they're like live events that they're doing from, a spin class or whatever.
And that kind of makes sense. I could see, because I did always think like those biking apps where you're going over a mountain and stuff.
Right.
That's kind of cool. And I don't know if that's what this is, but.
But here's the story.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Recalling all treadmills.
All of them. Which I think was different than the article I read.
After injuries and one death. So there's multiple injuries.
Oh, this is what I read earlier. The tread plus and the tread.
So
which
the tread is
amounts to all of them, huh?
Right. Yeah. It's every single one.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What a mess, man.
So I have that picture, so just scroll down.
Okay.
Go down further if you make that bigger.
Well, someone died, which is sad.
One death. But it just makes me think of that Taylor Swift gif.
Oh yeah, we got to check that out. That is pretty funny. Real quick before we move on to funny.
It's sad.
Was it the child? It was a child that died, right?
I don't know. I don't know the whole thing. Look, but right there, it says that the stock shares tumbled more than 14%.
Oof. Maybe now it's time to buy.
Ooh.
And you know what's funny is this guy, the CEO, like I think he dismissed it earlier.
Right.
And now he's saying like,
we gotta fix it.
what a disaster.
Yeah.
Check this out. This could be you if you don't send yours back. Send it back now. Send your Peloton back.
You gotta share. I can't see it.
Or else you're gonna be like this. Oh. Is that a Peloton though?
No, I don't think it's just a treadmill, but.
So really worse than this could happen to you.
Oh.
You know?
Oh no. Wow,
Poor
I
Taylor.
feel sorry for that one person, but
I do too.
that's huge news. That's huge.
I know. Someone commented.
Like, it just happened before we did the show. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
That's kind of a tech thing, Joe.
Someone commented, and I thought this was so funny and true. They go, I think the reason they were skeptical about the child-related injuries is evident in their commercials. They don't believe people who buy Pelotons have kids. And I'm like, I could see that.
Yeah.
Like, women with children is not really their demographic, you know?
Yeah.
But injuries, deaths.
But during COVID, a lot of people bought them. You know?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
The gyms were closed. Like,
yeah.
I gotta get back in the gym too, man. But
What's your preferred?
Well, I was doing
workout?
Pilates, but I kind of stopped because I was busy with scheduling to do that. Like, it's just more expensive to do a one-on-one versus a class.
Especially now, huh?
Yeah. Well, because of COVID, they couldn't let anybody in there, so.
Right. Which is crazy for all the people who have like
small businesses. My friend Allie, gotta talk to her. I haven't talked to her in a while.
So I did some core exercises yesterday, and I feel like dead, like in the deepest part of my body. And that's always why I liked Pilates. Is like it's good core stuff, right?
It's great. It's great core. Yeah.
If I could take a one-on-one, it'd be Pilates. I think Pilates is good.
Well, if she opens, we should take a class. I mean, because it's your body on the reformer, you know. She was doing YouTube stuff too,
but it's just it's easier when you. I
it's
actually always
when you have the machine and you have the person yelling at you.
Exactly.
Which is
I need that.
I guess what the Peloton was doing.
That's true.
Right.
Yeah.
But just the class, having the class is so nice. But you can't, even schedule that because I think she's starting to rehire people. But
that's good. I hope she gets some small business stuff.
I hope so.
And that was the crazy thing about being in the red tier is that it was like gyms were 25%. I was like, I'm not gonna go fight with someone over a space at the gym.
Yeah.
Like, I'll just get my own shit, you know?
I think she was open for a little bit and then closed again.
Yeah.
I think I took a class with like 3 people, and I was like, she had spaced out her machines. I'm like, it's getting worse.
Yeah.
But you had to wear a mask and gloves while you were at the gym, and I'm like,
I don't believe in
here. I'm the only one here.
No, that's weird.
Yeah.
I don't believe in the mask while exercising.
Definitely
I really
harder.
don't.
It's definitely harder too.
I think it's like bad for you.
Yeah.
Even if I'm on a long walk, I'm like, I'm not wearing this.
Yeah, or hike, you know.
Or hike. Yeah, some people wear masks during a hike. I'm like, are you fucking nuts? Especially in this heat.
I know, it's hot.
Ugh. But
Well,
yeah,
all right.
Peloton, man. That's
Peloton.
no bueno.
Make sure you get your refund or send it in and get it fixed.
I know.
I mean, that's probably. I got to read the whole article, but
I gotta ask my friend. In fact, I wish I had so I could show her response. But
yeah.
I'm gonna text her now because I want to know. Like,
if she was a fan of the show, she could text us.
that's true.
We were trying to get some viewers, but no one's commenting.
I don't know how to do this in a tactful way, but guys, we need viewers.
We need viewers.
Please. I feel like I'm on a telethon. Like, come on.
We should do a telethon. Can we?
We should.
I think we can stream up to 4 hours, Joe. So we should do a 4-hour stream one day.
I would totally do that. Some people do like 48-hour
Yeah,
streams.
I saw like a 20-hour one, and they.
What company do you have to stream through to be able to do 48 hours or more?
Or probably multiple accounts, or I don't know. Like, there's got to be tiers. There's tiers to everything.
Yeah, and if we ever get to that point where we can stream that long,
Yeah, no. I mean, part of us hanging out the other night, we were talking about what we still can do, the Patreon, stuff like that.
right.
You know.
We're pretty good at talking business. Like, if we start like an LLC, we could probably write off all of our bar time. You know,
At least one.
because we talk business all the
Yeah,
time.
We're talking. We're trying to create something here, right?
We are.
Yeah.
We just need the eyes.
We
And we're
need
gonna
the
get 'em.
eyeballs. We need the eyeballs.
We're gonna get him.
So, we have, I guess the next story, right?
I think my list is out of order from what we decided on, so
All right, well,
I'm not sure what's next.
do you want to talk about, well, this just dropped today too. Let's just talk about the most current news.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about this. This is sad.
Another
Aston George.
rest in peace, Joe. It feels like we have one every week.
I know. It's almost like its own segment.
We missed talking about Shock G
That's true.
because we totally forgot, but we did hang out and we're talking about it.
Right.
We missed, it's every episode we're like, who died this week?
I know. Well, this one, this guy had a wild ride, man.
Wildlife.
But I used to love the movie Blow. I
amazing.
still do.
Amazing movie.
It's so great.
And that director died, so we never got another movie from him after that. You know that?
Who was that?
Let me look it up.
Because I think that kind of rings a bell.
Yeah. It was an amazing movie. It's, a true story.
Oh, Demi or Dem? Ted Dem?
Yeah. Maybe Ted Demi. Ted Demi.
He did some good stuff.
Yeah.
Like, not just this, right?
I think that was one of his last movies, though.
Wow, yeah, he died in 2002.
Yeah.
Fuck, he was young.
Yeah. I'll add this, so. Yep. The smuggler. Dead at 78, man. But I think he was still incarcerated, right? I don't know.
That's what I'm wondering. Let's take a look through the article.
Go up a little bit. Let's see. What a great movie that movie
I know.
was, right?
Why does TMZ write this way? It's so funny. Like, Blow has died. TMZ has learned. Wait, that's not how you write. Liver and kidney failure. Okay. That rings true.
Yeah.
He had been in home hospice care since this past weekend and died with his girlfriend Rhonda and friend Roger by his side.
He was in hospice.
So I guess they gave him a compassionate release or something?
Yeah.
But look at this. When was this for compassionate release?
That's awesome.
That's not in prison.
No.
Did he get out?
Maybe a conjugal visit.
Maybe. I see what kind of, some weird car back there?
Yeah,
like a Pinto?
Ted Demi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he died 2002.
This guy was born in 42. 78.
Yeah, so I think he did like one other doc after that, and it's crazy.
For some reason, I thought he was a much more prolific director. I mean, he did a lot, but
he was a music video director, I think. He did the music video "Push It" by Salt and Pepper.
Oh, that's
awesome, right?
That's a claim to fame right there on its own.
That's a good cred.
It is. How did he go from music video? He did such a good job on Blow. That was an incredible movie.
I think a lot of people have made that transition, like music video, and then.
That's good then.
Yeah. Not now anymore, but maybe still. But if you think of a music video shoot, it's only like a couple days or a weekend. You just dump a whole bunch of money into it. It's like a commercial.
Right. So it's kind of so different. Oh, here's him, and if you pull it back up, this is him and Johnny Depp.
Nice.
Look at that. Is that Amber Heard in the foreground?
Probably.
Ooh, that does not bode well for Johnny Depp's future.
That whole debacle.
She's nuts, man. You know how you can tell she's nuts? Because she's hot.
Yes. But there was a whole drama about that, right?
With her and him?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, it was like he was abusing her, but then it came out that she was.
That, like.
Oh, that's a good story, man. People need to know that women can be nuts.
Yeah. God, I wish I had more tequila, Joe.
You want to get up? I'll follow you. We'll do a follow cam to the tequila.
No, we're good.
So yeah. Anyway, R.I.P.
Rest in peace,
Boston George.
Boston George.
I can't tell if you were a good person or not, but you did provide a service, for better or worse. And
it's a great movie, right?
That's a great movie. Plus, I think Coke was good back then. Now Coke is terrible.
Like all the other shows, man. That was 2000, 2002.
Right.
Man, 2001.
That soundtrack, man.
That whole movie's great. Penelope Cruz, Paul Rubens.
Yeah.
It talks about a time when, this actually could foray into our next story about weed.
About weed?
Yeah.
We have a weed story?
Well, I did watch this documentary.
Oh, yeah. I've been watching a little bit too. You finished it and I didn't.
I finished it. This one. Sasquatch on Hulu.
So what's your takeaway? That looks like Burning Man, by the way.
It looks like a Bigfoot. It's the reverse of this
right.
image. But it's on Hulu. My takeaway is it starts off about a guy on a pot farm in like the 90s. Where he hears this crazy story. I mean, you watched a little bit of it, right?
And I saw that Murder Mountain, so I think this is comparable.
It's like Hulu's version of Murder Mountain. It's kind of what I took away from it. But it was good, but he's like an investigative reporter. And then he's like, I want to find out if people died up there. But guess what? They died. It's a shitty area.
Looks crazy.
It's a shitty area.
The stuff that's happened.
Yeah, and it's weird that we met up there like 10 years ago.
I know. You know what? One of these times...
And we didn't even know.
Yeah. We got to show like some of our pictures from up there.
What was happening?
No, there. I had no idea.
You know that?
No idea.
Like, okay, we were there 10 years ago, right? So that's 2011.
Yep.
This guy in the doc uncovers like a story about someone murdered in 2013 up there.
Okay.
So
Shit.
he's like,
So that's even after we were there.
he's like, I'm trying to find the one about the 90s when I was there. Yeah.
I thought so because we hung out with some game wardens.
Yeah.
They gave us a little background, but I pictured, yeah, sure, like some cartels worked their way in here, and okay, fine, but I didn't know to the extent like how interconnected it was with the hippie weed thing and
Yeah.
and the cartel and then all the
I think
crazy stuff.
it flushes out just like Murder Mountain does, how crazy it is, and
It's the Bigfoot angle that's funny that they took that
I
approach.
think that's the angle, that they started on. But it's really this trying to solve this murder shit.
And you know what's funny about that too is like our friend Brad, who was on that show with us. I think like one of the next shows he did after that was a Bigfoot show.
It's crazy.
So it's just funny how interconnected all these subjects are.
Yeah. But they interviewed the one guy that took this footage, not the guy.
Oh, really?
There was two guys. I can't remember his name.
I mean, because that picture is
This is like the
massive.
most famous shit, right?
I think that's a guy in a gorilla costume.
Well, I don't want to spoil it, and you probably didn't see that part, but they interview the guy that says he was in the suit.
Okay. I think I read that somewhere like years ago.
How's that in the doc? And it's the guy trying to decipher A, the mountain, A, the triangle, A, the everything.
Yeah. But the fact that spots like this exist in the U.S.,
It's crazy.
it really is.
I know it was beautiful. It was beautiful. Like seeing all the redwoods and all that. It's amazing, right?
It's an amazing area.
Yeah.
That's
cool.
what's so... It's weird that, like, if we had accidentally taken a truck up there while we were working, that, like, someone could have come out with a gun and been like, no, you're not going farther.
We were on those back roads.
And we were on those back roads. It's so nuts.
It's just, in my mind, it makes... I didn't learn anything, but it just reiterates the fact of, like, stuff I already knew.
Mm-hmm. I just think it's a fascinating...
But... like the crazy story, which we may save for a guest. Like that was nuts. What happened? To that car full of kids.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. We're gonna have a guest on talk about that.
We'll have to talk about that.
And we'll show some of our pictures. I mean, we went on. So just some background. We shot a show. We were on the road for several months.
Yeah.
Following game wardens, and we're gonna end up doing a show about it because that was.
We should. That's a feature. We
Yeah.
should talk about or rehash that moment.
It was a crazy time. One of the craziest times of my life, man. Like.
So seeing that, and I'm like, oh yeah, I was there with Joe 10 years ago.
Yeah. And we just thought like, hey, it's another work day. Like we didn't know.
No clue.
Or we didn't know the risk. I mean, I think we knew some of the background, but I don't think we knew how much risk we were in.
But they do talk to farmers. They talk to, which is cool. Because there's a different side to that. But they also talk about the black market and, like, even with all the regulation, it is crazier.
Yeah.
Than what they thought it was going to be,
And that's what a game changer, too, with the legalized recreation.
Even that, when we were doing the show, we saw the changes then, too. Like,
yeah.
Like, they couldn't cite people, like, for transportation. I was on one of those beats. I was like, this is nuts.
That they can't.
Because they had all the papers. They had all the right... They were legit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so weird.
Then it's like, I wonder how the cartel plays into that.
I was in a grow, and they took those Mexican cartel guys. There was AKs. I could have died,
Right. You could have been
like, yeah, I kind of know what that was like.
Right.
Super weird.
Yeah. I'll say, because one guy we followed got shot, but we'll talk about all that later.
Yeah. Cool, man. Wow,
Yeah, man.
So it's just, I watched that.
Duplass Brothers, right?
That was the Duplass brothers. I think they produced it.
They
and
do
I
good
think
stuff.
it said it was a South by Southwest documentary this year.
Oh, okay.
So, but it's Hulu. It's Hulu's version of Murder Mountain, I guess. You know.
Sounds like it's.
But the journalist that did it, kill me for not remembering his name. I guess he's been an investigative reporter for a while.
You got balls to follow that story.
David Holthouse. David Holthouse.
Okay.
Is kind of his trying to figure it out. Can I share it? I'll just show this image
Yeah.
if I can. This guy. Sorry. 1 second.
Good for him for.
No, good for him to.
For having the balls to do it.
Yeah, this guy.
That
So
Caitlyn Jenner?
No, it kind of no. That's David. It's the guy of the doc.
I know.
You know, is about kind of long hair, manish. But
Yep. It's the long hair gives him the balls to do that.
Yeah, I guess so. But,
Might be
you know,
your next calling.
No, not in that investigative, Joe.
You're not, huh? You don't like that stuff anymore.
I mean, I love documentaries, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that was a 3-part doc.
Yeah.
I feel like you have to really embed yourself in the idea, right? You're working on a doc still right now?
Yeah. But it's less investigative. It's more.
Yeah, that one totally is. And then it
Yeah.
turns into crime drama doc, you know?
So after having been in the type of doc I'm doing now, which
Yeah.
is like a research historical one, I'd almost rather be like embedded in the shit, you know?
Right, like a boots on the ground.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to really commit to that. I don't know if I'm there anymore in my life.
I'm not sure I am either. I just know like it's at least more fun, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Like when you work on something for years and years and it's like
The payoff.
the payoff is, or
Yeah.
well,
If
I'm
it's
saying
good,
for
it's
this,
gotta be good.
yeah, it has to be good.
Yeah.
And if you're not out there having fun and like hitting the ground and doing stuff, it's like, how much is this really going to pay off, you know?
Right.
Oh, but I'm jaded, you know, so
Don't be jaded.
maybe I'm not the right guy to.
Be optimistic.
Optimism's hard these days, man.
It is.
I don't know how we do it.
You can blame it on COVID.
Definitely.
Right. But
But not on Cinco de Mayo.
not on Cinco de Mayo.
Pessimism's for another
Well, let's blend those two.
day. Okay.
All right. On a Cinco de Mayo related topic
And COVID?
and COVID,
Okay.
what's your favorite kind of taco?
I go chicken all the way for almost everything.
Oh, that's not good.
I know. I do chicken for
I
pretty much
usually,
everything.
Pork or beef or asada or, you know.
I'll sometimes do I don't do pork that much. Sometimes
Joe,
I'll do beef.
There's a chicken shortage.
No. Why?
There's a chicken shortage, Joe.
So now I can't even build my own deck because there's also a lumber shortage.
America is running low on chicken.
Damn it. Now I can't even eat chicken.
Blame COVID-19.
Wait, who would have thought we'd hit a chicken shortage?
A huge chicken sandwich craze.
With factory farming? Like they're throwing little ducklings in the grinder and come on.
I think the factories kind of got hit too this year by COVID. And we're seeing the results of.
That's a really delayed because people were talking about the supply line months ago.
I think the prices are going up, right?
Yeah.
I sent you.
And there's a big chicken demand. Like, did you see that doc on Netflix about the chicken sandwich and stuff?
No, I think the last one I watched. No, okay, so like, maybe this is a sign. Okay, so a couple years ago, I tried not to eat chicken for a year.
Mm-hmm.
And then I realized it's like on every menu, right?
Right.
There's like, just change the diet a little bit, see if you could do it. I might have to do that again.
Wait, why? So that's interesting. Why chicken? Did you?
Well, it said like, I think certain facilities got shut down because of weather this year. And I guess the farms, there was like a whole... can you bring that article up?
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't know if I have it anymore.
Here it is.
The fried chicken craze.
Yes.
There's also a craze, Joe.
There is. I'm going to bring up that doc in a second because this makes sense to me now.
The other doc I watched, like Forks Over Knives, was good because it showed like how chickens have changed over time and they make them bigger. But then there was like Super Size Me 2, and Morgan Spurlock was creating his own.
That's the doc I was talking about.
Chicken, right?
Yep.
And that chicken council like shut him down, or
right.
Like, totally penalized the guy that was helping him, right? Like,
yeah, and
like this is my return, and I got nothing because they know I'm helping you.
Right.
Yeah.
No, that was crazy, man. So you're talking about the same doc I was talking about.
Okay, so that's probably the one. Then. Is this a article? It's a chicken craze, man.
Chicken short, yeah.
It's a chicken craze.
So, but it's weird how they say, God, I hate this stupid thing up here.
The ads.
Yeah, it's like I can't, like...
Just zoom in.
Chicken shortage in the U.S. being blamed on pandemic. So it's the pandemic plus the sandwich craze.
Right.
Which I get because, again, everything I order is chicken. And you know why? I think this has to do with kind of the red meat...
well, also think of this too.
Narrative out there.
Think of like people at home, right?
Mm-hmm.
When they get an air fryer, what's the easiest thing to cook? Chicken wings.
Yes. Which we just got one for our wedding.
Like, see?
Maybe I'll make wings.
It's it's also. I know the price of wings has gone up.
Have they gone up at Rustic?
I think they were floating. I'm happy to have some.
No, they must have though, given how long they've been shut down. Like, and I don't mean just Rustic, but all these people are like. Well, first of all, they have to make up all that income.
Right. Think of every restaurant.
Yeah. No, you're right.
So that's you bottle that with the pandemic. Sorry, I can't talk. Pandemic. A shutdown of less chickens.
Mm-hmm.
In the factories. I don't know. What's that article say?
Wait, check this out. This relates to another story we had.
What's that picture?
That's Lil Nas X eating chicken.
Lil Nas X! He likes a Wingstop.
Who doesn't, man?
I don't like Wingstop.
I don't like... yes.
I don't like their sauce.
I don't like Wingstop either, but I do like wings.
Oh, one of our former stories. Lil Nas X.
Yeah. But yeah, Popeyes.
Yeah, they talk about the Popeyes chicken sandwich, like.
So there really is a chicken craze.
Yeah, McDonald's.
It's not just me.
KFC. Everyone's got a chicken sandwich now. That whole Popeyes thing where there was a line around the block.
Right.
That's all part of it too.
I never thought we'd see the day.
I never
shortage.
thought we would. It was like, I can't believe it. Chicken, dude.
Oh, man.
And I just think the prices are going up, too.
Mm-hmm.
I know Groupsies mentioned that to me, that chicken's more expensive.
Really?
Yeah.
And that's got to be a huge part of what she does. Cause
right, for catering, yeah.
When you do meat stuff in bulk, it's like you're mostly going to choose chicken, right?
Yeah. It's interesting.
Please, chicken gods, fix the supply line.
Where's the chicken god emoji?
I know. Apple, come on.
Fix the chickens.
Do they even have a chicken emoji?
But think of how many chickens like you go through. Like I think it was in that Morgan Spurlock doc.
Mm-hmm.
Like so many chickens just for like 2 wings.
That's a good point. And that wasn't it.
Yeah.
That was an interesting doc.
Yeah.
And that whole, just the approach to selling chicken, like all this like artisanal
creating the whole thing.
Yeah. All the branding that goes with it. But
branding was hilarious.
When you really cut down to the factory farming element, it's like...
Oh, yeah, it was like free range. And he was like, all I need is an open
exactly,
air.
Yeah. That was really informative.
The open air. This is free range.
Yeah.
It was like...
It's like another...
One little square, like square foot.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
See, like, that's a doc where he went full in, right?
I know,
and found out, like, holy shit.
I think I have my own ideas for that kind of thing, but I think the government would kill me for doing it. So I can't.
All right. Well, don't get us flagged again, Joe.
Okay. Oh, so that's funny you bring that up. So you don't have a banner for this because... I was only going to do this if we had time, but that's a great transition.
Do it.
Check this out.
Transition.
Look at this, man. This is so funny given what's happened to us. So we got
flagged by the AI, right?
Well, we got flagged. Yes. So it's kind of a longer narrative. So yes, we got flagged for our music trailers or whatever.
The AI, right?
Yeah.
From watching the trailer.
Right. And then I tweeted on my personal account something pretty harmless, and I got suspended from Twitter until I deleted that post. So I deleted it.
Okay.
But in the meantime, we couldn't get onto our Might Have Missed It Twitter.
Was trying to log on to Twitter today, and then because of Might Have Missed It, they had to run background on me again. It's crazy.
Right. So look at this article. So it's just, the timing is very coincidental to me.
No, it was this morning.
Yeah. They updated their terms of service or whatever.
Okay.
So basically they were like, okay, we realize that we are not factoring in that people cuss to their friends, Right. So they had to update their policy on, like, saying rude shit and cussing.
They want to just cut down on hate, right?
Of course, that's everyone's whole thing now is like cutting down on hate, which...
COVID and hate. Like,
yeah.
We had one COVID story and it got flagged on Instagram. Like,
exactly.
I think every post that has Vax cards and...
Yep. No, it's true.
They all have that brand,
Yeah. So I guess now Twitter's kind of opening it up. Like, okay, you can cuss to your friends because we get... Like, here's how they phrase it.
It's just hard for us. We're trying to get a following.
Yeah.
And we get...
It's
a learning experience for all of us, I guess.
Twitter is updating its Be Nice, Think Twice system that prompts users to reconsider when they're about to tweet a potentially harmful or offensive reply. It now takes into account your relationship with the person you're messaging. So isn't that kind of funny? It's like, and that kind of goes into the AI thing. It's like,
yeah,
they have to be able to tell that, like, oh, we're friends, and I told Jason to go fuck himself.
It probably looks at how many interactions that you've had together with that
right.
person. Like,
that's true. And
are you just calling them out? Like,
so some of that nuance is good. Like, we kind of need that.
Some of it is, but like, then you have a Michael Rappaport scenario where the basketball guy.
Yeah, what did he do? What happened there?
I don't know, but they got in a fight on Instagram or Twitter or something, and it blew up, and like
I read about that.
It was nuts.
That's right. I totally
nuts.
forgot about that.
And it happened within like 3 days.
Yeah. Yeah.
The timing is so fast now.
I know. But it's like, it's funny because maybe they were filtering through that stuff. Like, why did that happen today?
I don't know.
Where I got blocked and then this article came out.
I will tell you,
our MHMI account.
I was happy that our last episode went up at 9:30 in the morning. It was up when I was ready to do the Instagram post. Like, it wasn't a delay. I was like, what's taking so long?
Yeah, because we can tell when the
last
AI's...
week, It was like, oh, the AI's checking for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And that's what bothers me, because, like, trailers and all that stuff is a huge,
it's a
huge part.
But I was just talking about, I could have played the trailer for the Sasquatch, but I didn't, you know?
Yeah, I wanted to play the trailer for Greenland when we were talking about that asteroid thing, and I was like, you know what? No.
I know.
But we're going to find our own workaround someday.
Yeah. Glad we got some.
But yeah, I just thought that Twitter story was funny. It's like, now they're letting you cuss to your friends. Oh, thanks, Mom. Thanks for letting me cuss at my friends. I didn't know I had to ask your permission.
No, you have to ask Twitter Mom.
Yeah, Twitter. Thanks, Twitter Mom.
There's a shirt. There's a good shirt. Twitter Mom.
Yeah, seriously. With the Karen haircut.
Well, awesome, man. That's a good story. A little chicken shortage. A little Sasquatch.
Yeah.
Any more?
What are we at now?
More. We have one more. We have one more story. John.
Oh, and this is exciting. Check this out.
Okay.
So you brought this to my attention.
Just this afternoon, but I saw it yesterday, I think.
But I saw the video, and oh my God.
Are you ready how cool this is?
So I'm Paul Revere, and I'm telling you that the British are coming.
Again.
But
this time, they have jetpacks.
This time they have jetpacks.
Look at how cool. Here's one image, okay? I'll give you this image first.
Wow.
But.
And there's a lot to dig in this article.
Oh.
Because they not only... There's a great video that we're going to watch.
Great video we're going to watch.
But first we'll show the headline. But that's what it looks like.
So awesome. Look, it's just cool. It just looks cool, you know?
Yeah.
It's like a jetpack. Oh, here's the...
Yeah. And we know we have that tech. We've talked about it before.
The Royal Navy jetpack demo is astonishing.
And look what they add to that.
And
Impractical. Wow. The showboating video is breathtaking, but shows poor tactics. Here's why. Okay, thanks for raining our parade.
I like that it's cool. I can't wait to see...
You can always count on a woman named Kelsey to rain on your parade.
I can't wait to see Tom Cruise wear this in the next Mission Impossible movie. You know what I mean?
Can't either. Yeah, it's going to be sick.
I'm sure someone's going to do it. John Wick, Tom Cruise, like...
Exactly. No, someone is.
It's going to be in...
So
the tech is there, right?
The tech... Well, here's the thing. The tech is there. Do you want to watch the video and then I'll show how they nitpick this?
Yeah, the article?
Yeah, because there's points in the article that are funny to me, but let's watch the video.
Okay. Yeah, sorry.
Just blow it up? Or do I have to reshare it?
No, you're good. Blow that up. Close that guy.
And then the sound should be off.
But mute it just in case.
Yeah. All right.
We'll just watch this. This is the exercise, right? Let me take the banner off so people know what it is. Look at how cool this is. Watch this. So it's on a follow boat.
So he's got it on both hands, right?
And then he flies.
Oh my God.
Over to the next boat.
Look, he's trying to pretend he's not having fun, but you can tell he is.
He's still having fun.
Like, come on.
Cool.
He's like, crack that smile, buddy. Come on. That looks awesome.
It's awesome.
That's so crazy. Look at him. He just zips past over 3 boats. But you need shoulder guns because you can't use your hands for him. If you were, let's say he was trying to kill people.
Maybe that's what they talk about. Like, look at how he doesn't have guns, right?
Not yet.
You gotta crack those off.
Right. Wait, what's he?
Oh, now you can drop down and get the other boat on. Like,
wait, why wouldn't you just stand at the edge of the boat and just fly off? Like, that's what I'd want to do.
You know, think of it like, I don't know, like a Star Wars stormtrooper, and those are like the jetpack guys. They fly on, and then the rest of the stormtroopers come on.
Right.
That was awesome.
No, man, this is so... It's so interesting to see.
Go back to it.
Here we go.
The Royal Marines. So cool.
So, I just want... He's going to take off. Oh, man. Aren't you just jealous? Like, don't you just want to do that?
Yeah. Like how awesome! It's cool.
Oh man, look at that! Oh, graceful landing. You got to be kidding.
Yeah, very cool.
Like we did a jetpack story a while ago. Like so, we know we have the tech, but this is now they've got the arm things. It's getting more advanced. Here's where let's rain on the parade a little bit, and by we I mean Popular Science. They have this whole part of the article, but the tech has its drawback. Are you still showing it?
Oh yeah. Let me. I had to. So I'll make that bigger. You can see it.
But the tech has its drawback. For one, the jetpack is loud. Maybe not louder than the whole of a ship, but loud enough to alert anyone on deck to its approach. So basically, they're like, "Oh, but you can't approach the enemy silently."
They would shoot the guy out of the air if
right.
It was a serious threat.
So it's like, sure, we don't have that yet, but how long till we do? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like soon, that's going to be silent.
Yeah.
The other thing I'd say is like, and we already poked holes in this, but they got to get that gun thing figured out. Like, you can't have your arms be stuck in a jetpack thing,
Because
like,
you're like this.
Yeah, and it's like you can't even. It ruins all your dexterity and like.
Fight with.
Yeah, what are you gonna punch the guy out with one?
Yeah.
So.
It's like dumbbells.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly, and that's the other thing. How much do you think those weigh?
Probably good size.
Significant, huh?
Yeah.
Imagine having that not only on your back, right? What does he have? But on both arms?
It was both arms. It's both arms.
Ooh, man. Look how... That looks huge, that thing on his back.
Yeah, that's like an extra boost, probably.
That's,
I don't know.
It's got to be pretty heavy. And plus all the tech is in that thing, I'll bet.
So there's, a
bunch of hoses and whatever.
Still cool, though. Still cool tech.
It's very cool, because if we're at this point...
Yeah.
It's going to be silent, and it's going to be faster in no time. Like, soon we're going to be using this on our enemies.
Yeah, but the British...
But the British are there first. How long... I mean... So the British have finally hit something first.
Wow.
Like, I'm surprised that's not Russia or China.
No, I feel like Mythbusters tried to do the Iron Man suit. Everyone's been trying to do this.
Right.
Since, like, the last 5 or 10 years, man.
You know what would be interesting is who did get there first. Like...
Yeah.
Because we've seen jetpacks, but again, this is, like, way more advanced than...
It's different stages, right?
Like, we did a segment on jetpacks, like, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And this has gone...
Way better.
Way better, yeah. Which is pretty interesting.
Awesome.
We're at an hour, man. How are these shows an hour lately?
I don't know. We had a lot of stories. We're getting the groove.
I know. I really thought that we had much more to talk about.
No. I felt like we kept it moving,
I like to think so.
It's getting hot in here, Joe.
It's getting hot. And guys, I know you're out there. Even if you're one person, join the chat, please.
Join the chat.
Stop making us look like assholes. This is... It's not good for our brand. When you leave us alone like this. We need friends, guys. Even if you're talking shit, I don't care.
I don't know. We tried to do an earlier show today. I mean, it's only 3 right now, but maybe we should try a weekend show.
We will eventually, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe even soon.
Maybe that's our next go is a weekend.
Because you're going to be live. Well, should I be announcing this or no?
Not yet. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
See what happens, yeah.
Or we may be off for a week. I don't know. But I'm going to try.
I hope we're not.
We're going to try to do it next week. But we're at 90 Instagram, Joe.
We need 10 more, guys.
10 more. We're starting to get some insight, but follow us.
Please.
Like us.
Check us out.
Share. We could promote it. We should promote the show, Joe.
I know. It's promotion we're struggling with, Yeah. But we're on episode 11.
We did 11.
We're not stopping.
No,
we're done.
We're keep going.
It's going to keep going.
Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Happy Cinco de Mayo.
You said that's your Cinco de Mayo shirt, right?
This is. So, I think I wore this last week.
Yeah.
But what I did today was I took a button down because I was hot, so.
But it's a festive.
It's festive.
Shirt. Yeah.
Guess what? Walmart, $10. So, if you want a festive shirt, go to Walmart.
I mean, I hate to like invest in merch when we don't have fans to buy the merch.
I do too, but eventually we're just going to because we can't help ourselves, you know? And we'll probably get some party shirts like this, you know?
Yeah, that'd be a good little party shirt.
One button down.
Yeah.
Like we might not even put this top button on because we don't want you to button it.
That's pretty funny. It's all about that top button. That's a
Yeah.
Seinfeld joke, right?
Right. Like if you're partying, you're not top buttoning. That means you're uptight.
Right.
Really, it's the top button.
Top.
No one wants that.
What are you wearing, a tie? You have a
Exactly.
business meeting?
Yeah. What are you going to a meeting? Yeah. Come on, loosen up, man.
Well, cool, man. 103. We got to an hour.
We did. It's been fun.
We have 5 stories. Sorry if we missed anything. Just make sure you get your Peloton back.
Send your Peloton back
to those people.
Oh my God! So I texted that girl, my friend who has one.
Did she reply?
Yeah, I said, "Do you have to send your Peloton back in?" Because if she had said, like, "Yeah, I would have pain in the ass," I would have been like, "That's funny." But she said no. Why? She doesn't know the news yet. This is okay. We're so late breaking news. Come on.
It just happened. Now
Just
you
happened.
send her the link. Because it was like our first story.
No, that's what I'm saying. We're cutting edge. Like, she should be watching this
She didn't even get the email yet.
to get the news. Yeah,
She
she
didn't
doesn't.
get the email.
That means that Peloton. Come on, we're breaking this before you are.
No, it was breaking when we started.
I know, but they haven't even reached out to a customer. It's like that's risking her life. What if she had died?
Or hurt.
Or got hurt?
She could be hurt.
What if she was Taylor Swift? Like,
Yes.
just slipping off.
Don't slip off. Well, I'll see you, man. Good to see you.
You too, man.
We had a good show. Another good show.
Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Happy Cinco de Mayo. And hopefully we get another guest next
Soon.
time.
Yes. That's what we're going to try.
I'm going to try. Try.
Enjoy this outro track.
Thank you guys for watching. I'll try and do it again. Let's see if I get it. Joe, see if I can get in time. Laters.
Peace.